What are the best chess sacrifice combinations for checkmate? Imagine setting a trap so clever that your opponent walks right into it, unable to escape. That's what a well-planned sacrifice can do in chess. Sacrifices are not just about giving up material. They are strategic moves to open lines, lure defenders away, or create unstoppable mating nets. The best sacrifice combinations for checkmate involve a mix of tactics that work together seamlessly. One common type is the mating sacrifice, sometimes called a sham sacrifice. You give up a piece temporarily to open a crucial line or square for your attacking pieces. For example, sacrificing a knight on a key square can clear the way for your bishop or queen to deliver a checkmate. These sacrifices are part of a force sequence that leaves your opponent no room to escape. Another powerful tactic is the deflection or decoy sacrifice. You sacrifice a pawn or minor piece to lure a defender away from a vital square around the king. Once the defender moves, your queen or rook can swoop in for the checkmate. Think of it like pulling a defender out of position so your attack can land perfectly. Opening files or diagonals with sacrifices is also a common theme. Sacrificing a pawn or piece to break through the enemy's pawn shield can give your rooks or queens access to deliver deadly checks along open lines. For example, sacrificing on the h-file can create a direct route for your rook to checkmate along that line. Classic checkmate patterns often involve sacrifices. Greco's mate, for instance, uses a rook and bishop working together after a sacrifice to trap the king in the corner. Damiano's mate involves sacrificing a rook or bishop to weaken the king's defenses, then delivering mate with the queen. Arabian mate features a rook and knight working in tandem, often after a sacrifice that forces the king into a corner where the rook can deliver mate. Advanced players often combine sacrifices with other tactical motifs like pins, forks, discovered attacks, and deflections. For example, a queen sacrifice might be used to initiate a forced mating net, where every move is calculated to prevent the opponent from escaping. These combinations requiring precise calculation but can lead to spectacular checkmates. To use these sacrifice combinations effectively, you need to see the bigger picture. Look for opportunities to open lines, deflect defenders, and coordinate your pieces. Think about forcing moves that limit your opponent's options. Practice recognizing mating patterns that involve sacrifices so you can spot these chances in your own games. In essence, the best sacrifices for checkmate are those that create a sequence of moves your opponent cannot avoid. They open lines, remove defenders, and set up a mating net. Whether it's a classic pattern like Greco's mate or a complex force sequence, combining tactics with sacrifices is a powerful way to finish a game with style.